was not perfect, but, you know, everybody's situation is different, and there's going to be days that are harder than others. And so I took everything that she said and I just went on with my life, and I lived my everyday. And I saw something on the internet that really kind of changed my perspective on everything. There is a designer I believe he's based in LA. He designs these really like spunky shirts he's a men's fashion designer. If you go on his site, it's called Sheehan Co. Sheehan Company, Sheehan. He's great. Follow him on Instagram. You'll just love all his posts. They're great. But he has this shirt that I always intend to buy every time I see it, and I always forget. But he has a shirt. It's a black t-shirt, and on it is stated, "Rejection is God's protection." And I remember when I saw that, I was having a really bad moment of guilt, of not being there for my dad, feeling like I should have done more. But when I saw that, for some, I honestly believe it was a come to Jesus moment. It was an aha moment. It was like, God is here. This is what the situation is. And I had felt that way my whole life from my dad. We were rejected. He abandoned us. He didn't really essentially want to have anything to do with us until we were a lot older. So I realized in that little moment of scrolling through my Instagram feed that it's true. Even though I didn't have a relationship with my dad, the protection that I got from God was what my relationship with him was supposed to be. It is what it is. And nothing more. And unfortunately, I know that sounds kind of glib and a little trite, but it's true. I don't hate my dad. I really don't. Yeah, he did a lot of really crappy things to my mom, but you know what? My mom is a warrior, and my mom did what she had to do. My mom never wanted to get divorced. My mom honestly really loved my dad. She really, really did. But I think the bigger reason that she left had nothing to do with the infidelities. I think the bigger reason was because she saw that he wasn't a good dad. And she saw that, and she knew she had to, take care of her kids, and she knew that she had to protect her kids. And if leaving a bad marriage because your husband cheats on you and is not a good father to your children, to his children, there's no reason to stay. There's not. And I am a humongous advocate for making marriage work. I really, really am. I've worked on it myself. Marriage is, peaks and valleys all the time. But, my dad wasn't a husband, and he wasn't a father. He didn't know how to be either. He was an amazing musician. He was an amazing friend. And that's really, and I will say that, yeah, there are all these really great people that have, after he died, there were a ton of people that friended me on Facebook. And it's like, I still can't. I'm still having a little bit of struggle with that. I can't be friends with somebody who is just going to tell me what a great guy my dad is. I get it. I know he was to you, but he wasn't to me. And that, to me, is still a little bit unfair. But I understand it, and I'm still working. It's still a work in progress here. But I understand it, The rejection that me and my sisters had from my dad was honestly to protect us from what could have happened. I'm not gonna lie, my sisters and I are really gifted musicians. I honestly think that he would have exploited that to the point where, we would be way worse off than we actually are right now. I think so. So, what I'm really trying to do is look at the bigger picture of everything that happened with my dad. He was a very talented individual. He just wanted everything to be beautiful and musical. And I get that. I'm like that too in a lot of ways, but You know, not a day goes by that I'm not excited to spend time with my son, which I'm actually going to get ready to do now because we're going to make spaghetti. It's spaghetti night. Yay! And you guys, I am so proud of my son. I'm just going to mom brag here for a minute. My 14-year-old son just finished his freshman year of high school yesterday. He's so awesome. I love him so much. And he did great, you guys. He did phenomenal. He went through so much this year. We moved. We had a change in teachers, change in school, and it was tough. It was tough. It was really tough, but he did an amazing job, and I love him so much. So thanks for letting me talk. I hope in some strange way this may have helped someone else who's also battling or going through a similar situation with an estranged father or parent even that has passed. So just know that rejection is God's protection and that everything is working out for your highest good. And thanks for watching. Peace out. Love yourselves, love each other.